What's up, baby? It's Gully TK, King of the Dot, GZ Battles, Saga motherfucking City all day. I gotta send a shout out to HankNation Presents, Reality Check Radio. Saga to Detroit, baby. That bridge is built. HankNation Presents, Reality Check Radio.
Yo, it's your girl Body Proud Wild, baby YTG, all the way in Canada. Tuned in with HankNation Presents, Reality Check. Make sure you subscribe and tuned in. Get news, call in, all of that.
Yo, HankNation Presents, Reality Check Radio. It's your disgraced former champ, Rone. I'm just trying to put my life together, man. I'm just trying to scrape a couple ends together and like claw my way up from the bottom again. You know, I've been relegated and cast asunder, but what a great story to make it out of the gutter. You know what I mean? I'm gonna claw out of this gutter and I'm gonna try and make something fucking big happen. But if you're not listening to Reality Check Radio, you're in for a fucking reality check. You're missing out on some good ass radio, so change your fucking life.
Get a load of me, don't control me, I control everything. I got C9 years in the building. Now watching HankNation. It says reality check.
I tell them bitches come and they all run. Yeah, and when them shots go off, they all run. But if it's about that money, then we all run. Yeah, all run.
I'm back, man. Shit, we ain't gonna keep the people holding, man. We gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. We got the Kotd new reigning champion. Brought it back to the dark side. You know, Kotd's first black champion. My Wolf Head Ice. What's good, Wolf?
Wolf, what's good? What's good, Wolf?
Chilling,
welcome to the show.
Appreciate you for having me on the show, man. Wolf Love, how you doing, love?
Pleasure mine, man. You went home today?
Yeah, I'm home now. I just got home not too long ago. But yeah, it was definitely a dope event. Shouts to Rone, you know what I mean? Shouts to the King of the Dot. Shouts to everybody who participated in the battle event. Look forward to the next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. We had a ball this weekend, man. Every time we link up, though, it's always...
Every time, I was about to say the same thing, man. Every time we get together, it's a ball, though. You know what I'm saying? We have fun no matter what, man. But that's the thing that they don't know will go on behind the scenes. They just see the rap battles, man. But we do it big every time we get together.
Man, I had one live at about 6 o'clock in the morning. We in the parking lot like it's 8 o'clock at night.
And that black on black thing fit in the scheme of blackout. They don't even know.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man.
So I see y'all at night.
Yeah, the 2017 Ford Flex.
How you call the battle? How you call the battle?
Man, my first round, I kind of cut like a whole good 12 bars, man. So I if anything, I edge him the first. You know what I mean? But I got to look at the replay. But he was cooking in the first. He was cooking every round, if you ask me. But it's just a lot of shit he was saying was a bunch of filler, and a bunch of lies, and he just put shit together. But I give him the first. I got the second and third.
What would you say were the lies that Rone was telling?
He said something about Harrisburg. He was talking about my pay and the clothing sales and he was just saying a bunch of fabricated shit. How he look at paperwork and just making shit sound good. I said that in the press conference. I said,
right.
The first time I said he gonna out-white me. You know, I can't out-white him. You know what I mean? I knew that, man. No matter who would have won the chain, they would have said it was a robbery. If his fans is mad he lost, and my fans would have been mad I lost. So it is what it is. It's time for something new.
What was your favorite battle or event other than yours?
She said she highly
I am. I'm so Team Rone. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
And I didn't even get any drink poured on my head for that, by the way. I was like,
oh, that's crazy,
by that.
That was fire.
Nah, that's what's up, man. I like Rone too. That's one of my guys. That's one of my cool white friends.
Yeah, he a cool dude, man. Like Straight up and
Super
down.
cool.
Rone's cool. Hey, Rone drunk is a funny motherfucker, man. Like Rone drunk.
Yeah, they don't know that. They don't know that part. Yeah.
Hey,
He loose.
Rone's a real
Yeah,
dude,
they think his stage performance is crazy. You got to see him intoxicated. That boy's crazy.
What was your favorite battle of the event other than yours?
I like the Shotty P and Sway joint. I like Daylight and Cortez. I like Daylight and Cortez. I like I like DNA and A Ward battle. Nestle and Paz joint was dope too. I like the whole battle. I like the whole event, man. I ain't gonna front. I like the whole Blackout 7.
It wasn't no bad battles, man. I think the Joe Not Chillin' battle was dope. I really like that might have been my favorite DNA. That might have been one of my favorite. That was top three best DNA.
They sleep on DNA now. They sleep on
out of
DNA.
100.
Yeah, I don't know how many days preparation he had, but he definitely was cooking. He definitely was cooking. A Ward was cooking too, though.
Oh yeah, he was most definitely. A Ward is like probably one of my favorite battlers, man. Up and coming joints.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see the Gems and Loso joint though. I heard Gems did the thing. Shout to Gems.
Oh yeah,
shout to Loso too.
Gems went far. I had Gems in that battle. I tried to get A Ward to hit the blunt all weekend. He wouldn't do it.
Nah, yo, but I got him to hold my blunt paper and the lighter while I had to put something in the bag and shit. So he actually had a Dutch in his hand with a lighter, but it wasn't no weed. He passed that shit right back. As soon as I put the bag there, he gave that shit right back ASAP. Without me even having to ask for the shit back. He was already putting it back in my hand. That shit was crazy.
I don't even smoke, but I kept trying to get him to hit the fire up.
Yeah. He's a good dude, man. He's another one that's a good dude.
Oh yeah, man.
But yeah. Mhm.
So who's your ideal opponent that you want to face for the chain?
Say that again. I can't hear you say that.
Your ideal opponent? Who do you want to face? Your first challenger.
I don't really know. I don't want to just call no names out right now, but they all could get it. I'm on my million view killer shit. But right now, I just want to enjoy the moment, sit back, relax for a second, spend more time with my boys, chill and shit. And then I'm gonna come back and kill. I'll probably come back and kill like around July. So I'm
usually
like
it's.
I think they put
a gap between battles.
They asking about the Saurus. They asking about Iron Solomon. It's a bunch of candidates. The Rones, the Disasters. It's a lot of people out there in battles. So I don't know yet.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm chilling right now.
No, I know they put the Black Rubies in there. They must have knew you was gonna win.
Yeah.
They tried to make the chain black.
You know. You got to, you know what I mean. Put that flavor in it, that seasoning salt, that pepper.
Hey, Stack Almighty said what's good too. Ice.
Joe Stacks, I said Wolf Love, man.
He said Wolf
Shout
Love.
out to the D, man. Shout out to the D. Fat Killers, Marvin Quest. Those are my guys right there, man. Everywhere we go, we turn up and do it the right way. You know what I mean? I appreciate the D. I'm coming back out there. I don't know when the next power card, but quite sure Quest got me in his heart.
Oh yeah, you know, you going to the RBE joint?
Huh?
You going to the RBE battle?
Yeah, I might show face. Who battling? Cause I'm gonna start showing up at these events now that I got the chain. I gotta let them see royalty and up close in person.
JC and Big K.
Who facing
JC
Big K?
And Big K.
Oh yeah, that's a dope
JC.
one. I might be there for that.
Yeah,
I might be there for that. That's a good one.
Jim's is on that too, I believe.
No.
Ready to show off.
Yeah.
No,
that's a good one. Ready to show off is a good one.
Swave battling Heavy Half.
I heard about that one. Swave told me about
That's
that in Blackout. That's gonna be dope too. I like Heavy Half. Shout out to Heavy Half, man. He holding down Chicago.
I like Heavy Half.
He one of the up and coming spitters out. He one of the up and coming spitters coming out of Chicago. So I fucks with him. There's a few of them out there. There's Gage out there. Who else? 100s, Wild Hunters is out there. There's a few of them out there.
Family. Yeah.
Tell us about the album, man. I seen the album for sale on KOTD. KOTD store, right?
Yeah. I Am Battle Rap. I'm working on I Am Battle Rap Part 2. Yeah, good looking Wolf. I'm working on Part 2. I just wanted to put I Am Battle Rap out just to like show that battle rappers should make music, because it's like this type of stereotype that we can't make music and shit. And I'm one of the main niggas that could make music. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, let me showcase my talent, plus show the people that I feel can make music and put them out there so they can have a better look too. But that's all. I like making music more than I like battle rapping.
It's a few nice battle rap niggas, man. They group everybody together. Like Marv is fire on track. The Shotgun shit was fire. Sue Surf shit was fire.
Calico.
I even like Real Deals. Calico shit was
I
like
Quest
all
music.
Last year. Quest is probably one of the dopest rappers out of battle rappers.
Yeah. Who else, man? It's a few of them.
Ars is okay.
I like Big K. I like Big
K
music. Yeah, he good money. Show Off is dope on tracks too.
And
I got all
when
of
you
them
looking for?
I Am Battle Rap.
When you putting out battle rap too? I Am Battle Rap too.
Give it take within like 3 weeks to a month. I just want to let this one keep brewing now, since I got the chain and a lot of people who didn't get it to get a chance to get it, and then I just smack them with number 2 right after that. Yeah, that's real soon. That's soon.
Yeah.
So I'm on a post and the group, and somebody said that they put out a YouTube video, the proof that Kotd cheated Rone, and the Illuminati is responsible for your.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I said, man.
Got callers for you.
It don't make a difference who would have won. Everybody would have just said the same thing.
Nobody would have been unhappy. That's what everybody.
It would have been racist if Rone would have won.
That'd have been 3 Ks.
267, 268. Jersey.
Connie.
No, Philly. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the
show.
All right, I don't want to hear this fucking Illuminati shit. Like, I'm from Philly, born and raised in South Philly. Like, Rose can claim that he was raised in Society Hill. I don't care. He ain't from Philly. He ain't home. Who's a fraud? Like, for real, I'm not lying. Like,
that's what's up.
I've been riding with Rone for a long time, but when I heard that Ice was saying him for the chain, I'm like, my dude's got it. Meaning Ice.
Oh,
for real.
We've gone back and forth on this one.
No, I fucks with Rone. Don't get me wrong. I do. I think I think he's become really complacent. Like, the dude is trying to, I don't know, even in the press conference, if you look at it, you see him talking about what he's accomplished through his fucking battle rap career. Like, okay.
Well, because he's had to prove himself. Like, he's had to prove himself more than, like, yes.
I'll tell you.
Different. Like, dude ain't humble. He's fucking cocky. Like, ain't nobody saying me. Definitely. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
I humbled him. He good. He ate a piece of humble pie. He good now.
Thank you. And you got all the talk back. These motherfuckers don't even, they ain't never been to a live event. They don't buy the pay-per-view, but they want to talk shit based off of what other people say. Like, eat a dick and fucking let it go. For real.
Thank you.
Well, you say fuck more than I do.
we appreciate you calling. What's your name?
Connie,
thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
No problem, dude. Bye.
Bye, Connie.
I just got all type of fans, man. They love
that.
Go
right there.
Hey, I was just talking to Stack earlier, man. I was telling him how it seemed like the crowd was scared to boo you. You had to get them a sign that you wanted to be booed, like it was okay to boo.
When I was coming at them, even when I first said the line, they was cheering for it. I'm like, okay, they ain't catch on yet. And then they started listening, like, hold up, man. Then they started looking like, damn, Wolf, I know you're not doing us like that. And then I said, I put 2 chains around this motherfucker neck right here and flipped it on them. I knew they was like, oh, okay, yeah. It ain't me. It's this
that
nigga.
KKK bar was fire, though. I will admit that.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, no, Wolf, what is you doing, baby?
A lot of people said that. I got a lot of calls. Saying, yo, my dude, man, I thought you was about to blow the whole situation. Like, you just said, fuck it. And then you just flipped it on him. I was like, yeah, start punching the screen and shit. Like, yeah, Wolf, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah,
they should have known by the Phillies. They should have known by the Phillies line, though. Clearly you don't care about the Philadelphia Phillies. That's the only reason I kind of knew.
Yeah, I mean, I got love for Philly. I got a lot of Wolves in Philly, man. Shouts to News and all of them from OBH. A few dudes out there I fucks with. But when I said that, I knew he knew what was going on, but the crowd didn't know because a lot of people don't really do research on the battle rap. They just, if they hear he was hot today, they're going to go watch the battle and then they like him tomorrow. Shit like that. So they don't really care about the history of the shit. Some people. But for those who do, they like, yeah, this nigga iced and put this work in. But the new ones going to be like, word, what happened? Oh, that's my favorite rapper right there. And they Canadian. Oh, word, he did this? For real? When? I don't fuck with him no more. Yeah, so that's all I did. Open their eyes.
Yeah, man.
I got a question for you.
He really do feel that way. That Rone is crazy like that. He really do.
I can believe it.
You know him. You know what I mean? We know him. But yeah, what's the question, Wolf?
We all know that in the growing up in New York, you have a lot of crazy battles that don't end up on camera. Is there any people that you went toe to toe with that people don't know that most people wouldn't know about?
Yeah, me and Charlie Clips battle, the me and DMX battle. A few joints, man. Couple sparring sessions with niggas had ciphers with Herb McGruff and Big L and all them. Rest in peace, L. It's just a bunch of shit that wasn't documented that made us the man we are today. So yeah, I got a lot of those.
Man, that's always something to hold under your belt, man. I battled DMX. That's like
that's crazy.
And he was a monster at the time. This is when he just got the Def Jam deal, so he was reckless, boy. He was reckless. He kind of one of the dudes who taught me how to like master the sound of your voice because your voice is like an instrument. So when I saw him like playing with his voice, I'm like, okay, let me learn how to switch my shit up a little with certain shit. But yeah, I'm all me though. But yeah, that was one of the toughest battles, too, because he hit me with that, what you want me to do? Beat Carlos. 2 sentences. He was rhyming. That was the same exact rhyme he gave me. So when I heard the shit on the album, I'm like, yo,
damn.
This shit, that's even harder than the time when he said it. Like, this shit crazy. I fucks with DMX. Shout out to DMX. To me, he's one of the hottest rappers that ever came in the game.
Man, that's one of my favorite ever, man. He dropped them first 3 albums he dropped. I don't think nobody's ever had a greater first 3 albums than that, man.
Yeah. He changed the
That was crazy.
Man.
That was, what was it? It's Dark and Hell is Hot, Flesh of My Flesh, and then there was X. Man, that's a hell of a lineup, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, what's good? What's next for Shotty P and them? I know that's your circle.
Shotty got the Australia battle coming in May, man. That's gonna be dope.
That's dope.
He just,
I was out in Australia.
I heard his first round for that. Yeah, he was supposed to be on that same card with you, but his passport shit was all fucked up. Yeah, him and Bonnie.
Yeah, I know. Bonnie made it though. She was there.
Oh, okay.
Bonnie was there. She was out there with me. She battled.
All right, yeah. We wanted to make that, man. I'm still trying to get my shit together for this Australia trip. That ticket just crazy, man.
Yeah, you would have loved it out there, though. But it's just that 11-hour flight from Los Angeles to Auckland. From Los Angeles to Auckland takes 11 hours, my G. And
you had to go to L.A.?
Yeah, I flew from New York. I flew from New York to L.A. That's 5 hours right there, going into 6. Then when I chilled in L.A., I had a layover for like 2 hours. Then I had to take another flight from L.A. to Auckland, 11 hours. Go to Auckland, layover for an hour and a half. Fly from Auckland to Brisbane, which is going into Australia, which take like 2 hours. So shit, you do all those hours, man. That's like a whole day in the air.
Yeah, that jet lag is crazy. I know.
Yeah, it's real.
And we got one of our big fans, man. He want to ask you something. He calling from New Orleans, so I'm about to pass him through right quick.
Say no more. Put him in.
What's good, you know?
Whoa, what's good? What's good, people? What's good? What's happening here?
Hello, Jackhead.
What up, Wolf?
What's up, Mama? How you? Wolf love, fam. First and foremost, you in my top 5. First and foremost, my dude.
Oh, I appreciate it, Wolf. I appreciate it.
I like you. Being that I'm an older head, I like that older style of just talking to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you. To me personally, I think you're 3-0 wrong. That's just my personal opinion. Nobody.
Wolf. Appreciate it. That's my personal opinion. I just gotta watch the playback.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel, me personally, I feel like when you come to battle, when you battle certain people, you can't come to joke. Like Ron had too many jokes for me. Like if I'm gonna watch jokes, I can go put on Comic View or Dave Chappelle for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hit a battle, you just in your chain, you got a ball, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I gotta walk home
feeling like I gotta go home feeling like a loser. So I don't go home feeling like I felt like a champ. Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's the difference that they don't know, that we come from that old school era where it's like, man, you gotta beat me, you gotta beat them bloody, and that's what we do. We come direct.
You gotta beat the sleeves off of them.
Yeah,
he had a nice first round. I'm not gonna give dog his first.
Yeah, he had his moments. But like you said, it was a lot of jokey joke shit.
But for me, what killed it for me and gave you the clear win when you flipped that whole Toronto ball. That did it for me.
Yeah,
I was done after that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was done. I was done after that. I really didn't even watch the battle no more after that, but I paid for it. You know.
Good look at Wolf.
The way he played it was so crazy, though, man. That's what I like.
Right, the way he played it. No problem. I'm going back in the cut. Y'all finish talking, man.
All right, Wolf love.
Yeah, when Rone threw his phone too, that was kind of crazy. Like,
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't even his phone, man. That was some bullshit joint that was broke that he picked up outside, man. I seen this shit. I was talking to him, so I was like, "Yo, you a funny nigga." I seen that phone on the sidewalk outside. It was fucked up, and he just picked it up and he just freestyled that line. He told me too. He's like, "Yeah, I just freestyled that line." He clever like that. You know what I'm saying? He saw a broken phone on the floor outside. Yeah,
he could have flipped it like I fuck somebody up. Like, you know what I mean? He said, I hit that hoe and I don't know her or something or some shit. I was like, man.
Nah, because it shit did almost hit Shorty in the head, though, in the crowd.
That was funny.
But that's what I'm saying. He tried to pull my shit. That's what I'm saying. You can't really beat me with my style. That's my shit you're throwing at me. Then I know you're cool with Real Deal. You know what I'm saying? That was the Real Deal move. And then you heard me and my boss, I said you and Real Deal was cool until we ran down on him with the camera. And I gave the story about how he was in the hotel and he feel like he can't have a conversation with us unless it's about battle rap and all that. I was giving him his homework. See, a lot of people don't know what I was saying to him. When I said I ain't Dice Raw because I don't need these type of seeds or branches near my roots. Dice Raw is from the roots. And he the dude who gave Rome his first deal. You know what I'm saying? And then I said that's the first. When I said that's the first story, I walked through numerous doors and watched you give me a phony smile, almost black, but I toned it down. The name of the Rome first single was The First Story. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know the homework of what was going on. That's why they might say Rome won. But us at King of the Dot and certain people that really know what's really going on, I gave that boy his homework. You know what I mean? It wasn't no jokey joke shit. I was really talking to him. So. And a lot of times, I kind of did 3 of them.
A lot of times, you got balance.
I'm just being
like the crowd may not know, but nigga, I know you know what I'm hitting you with. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and that's all that matters.
You know what I mean?
Right, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I did.
Who your current top 3 and who your all time top 3?
Current top 3 and all time top 3. Current top 3 that I will watch, that I like watching. Ill Will, show off, and Mr. Mills / Rum Nitty. I had to, my bad for squeezing a 4-piece in there, but I like watching them. My all-time top 3 is me, Lux, and Mook. / you could throw a goods to animal in there, because I'm always watching a goods to animal battle. That's my guy.
I guess.
That's it.
You did Rone dirty on that battle.
Who names you was looking for me to say?
I don't know.
You know what I don't like too? I be
That's
seeing
your
these
top
dudes doing they do their little blogs, and they be saying they be saying I don't be getting mentioned. So not to say that I'm biased and I'm not gonna say their names because of that, but you know, I show love when niggas show love back.
Oh, definitely. I definitely understand that.
Yeah, that's my 3.
I'll support you.
Yeah, that's my 3. Talk to me, y'all. Y'all done went to sleep on me? What's up? Y'all good over there?
No, I'm waiting. Yes, we're good. I'm waiting for because I heard that we had other people on the line, and I was just waiting for that transition.
All right.
Yeah, and I don't have control over the phones, but so outside of battle rap, what is it that you enjoy doing the most? Outside of battle rap and hip hop and everything else, what do you like doing in your spare time, I guess?
Shit, spending time with the boys, my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said in that. That's why I said in the battle. I said hip hop break up families. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to those who lost the entertainment. Like that's real. You know what I'm saying? People be putting in so much work and doing what they got to do to make the fans happy that home days don't be good. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out on some basketball games and practices, or you don't know what he learned today in school because you're too busy trying to get your shit down pat for the next show and all that. Like, there's a bunch of shit that come with this shit. It's a curse and a gift at the same time, man.
If you weren't battle rapping, what do you think you'd be doing?
Either accountant, mortician, or, you know, something. I don't know. Those are the type of things.
Did you say a mortician?
Yeah, mortician or accountant. Or shit, even a GYN, you know, a couple pap smears, scrapes, and all that for the money.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's deadly, dark, and just not nice.
I'm just saying, you know, just making sure y'all good.
Okay.
But
I see.
Not to switch off leagues, but it looked like for a second that you might be able to patch shit up with Beasley and them and hop onto URL. Did that end up falling through?
I mean, yeah, you know, there's no love lost over there. Shouts to Beasley, Smack, Nobs, and all them, the whole URL staff. But I got the King of the Dot chain now, so it'll be like a conflict of interest if I was to battle over there, unless it'd be like a URL versus KOTD type thing.
Yeah,
I wish them the best.
That, man.
I mean, I wish them the best and all that, but I'm doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not stressing that type of situation. If it happened, it happened.
Hey, we got Rone calling in too. I want to keep both y'all on at the same time real quick. We got the former 2-time KOTD champion, Lemaire Rone. What's good, Rone?
What's going on? Thank you guys for having me on.
No problem,
man.
Talking about this chain situation.
All right, what's the tone of it been so far, just so I know how to come in? If I should come in swinging, or if I should come in with
check him out. He said, yo, what's the tone of it, so he could know where to come in. Like this is joke rope or some shit like that. Just talk, bro.
It's double dutching.
We joking? We talking pap smears? Or we talking?
See what I'm saying? He been listening. See, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I love this guy, because he been listening, but he want to know where to come in at. You know what I'm saying? He play mind games a lot, boy. That's him. That is him, boy.
Just being aware. That's all.
That is funny. ICE is trying to peg me as a... Go ahead.
I ain't hear you. What you about to say? Yeah, I cut short.
You're trying to peg me as a sneaky guy.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a tad bit.
It's all good, bro. I'm not gonna get labeled. I'm stronger than the label, bigger than the label.
Yeah, but what's good though? What's good, champ? How you been, man?
Bro, man, you're the fucking champ now, man. No, don't. Listen, if I was champ, people would know it. But no, to be honest, I just got done. I was writing a battle for that's going to be on the Late Show tonight. So if you guys are up late, there's going to be a battle on James Corden's show. James Corden is battling against a dude named Riz Ahmed from the Night of, dudes in like Star Wars and shit like that. So I just wrote a little battle for late night TV.
Yeah, I was talking about that.
That's why I'm your cool black friend, man, because you get opportunities like that. You could just call my line and just tell me to come on over if you ever need me, you know. You just let me know.
I'll tell you what, I didn't start getting opportunities like this until I was the King of the Dot champion. So
you know, well, then, I look forward to all the blessings that come with this, then.
Yeah, I mean, they won't just come to you. You just seek them out a little bit.
Of course,
but
you know,
it is always nice when you're in those meetings.
Listen.
When you're in those meetings and you can be like, I'm the champion. That's nice.
Hey, look, if you can, just text me a few addresses. I wouldn't mind putting it in that person going to go find them. You know what I mean? I'll get there.
If he's just showing up at the door, man, I don't know. They might get a little bit scared. Him showing up at the door is different than me showing up at the door.
I know, man. I did that a couple times. They was like, Ice, that's not how we handle business, man. You can't do this. We got to go through such and such and this person and that person. And I'm like, oh, man, I don't work like that. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's incredible. How's life as a champ so far?
Mm-hmm.
Say again?
Oh, man. Hold on. I heard two questions. I was
asking Rone, was he still going to wear the 2 chains that he got? Like, would he still wear them in public?
All right, so I'm wearing the chain right now, but the King of the Dot thing's off of it, so it's just the chain part right now. So I still got the chain, but you know what I mean? The medallion.
You ain't shit, man. You cold for that. You're wrong, man. You so wrong for that, man. Go on and put the medallions back on that chain, man.
What he said, you go on the chain.
Be proud to have those 2 joints, man. That you still the man now. Don't get it twisted.
Definitely.
They still know you wrong. I mean, you still
and you're
that
still
guy.
some of our champs.
Yeah,
people who believe that you're the champ. So definitely rep that shit. You earned it.
Put the shit back on.
You're right. You're right about that. No, but Ice, how's it feel being the champ, man? What's it like the first 48 hours?
I feel like you, champ.
It's a different kind of first 48.
Yeah. So for me it is. You know, no crime scenes. But yeah, I feel good, man. I can't complain. I really just got back home to really move around and just, you know, get a real good feel of that. My people see what it's like over on this side, how the chain look and shit up close and all that. You know what I mean?
Bro, this is what you gotta do. This is one of the first things I did. If you haven't done this yet, you might have already done it. You gotta you just stand ass naked in front of the mirror with just the chain on, and you just just gotta fucking bro. I'm not saying anybody else. You just do that shit alone, and you just see that's all you wear.
Yeah, I don't know about that part, King. I could do a power stance. I do a power stance in my boxers for like 2 minutes straight, then go outside and just you know. Well, I moved around outside, so I was walking around just soiling my Royal Oats till about 6 in the morning, just hoping somebody try to test the guard so I could show them. I was having fun though, man. I was enjoying my shit. I'm chilling, man.
Just threatening people with it, just whipping it around like a mace. It's sick you can use it as a weapon. I almost traded the chain on the first night that I got it for a 5-piece of chicken nuggets. So like you can exchange the chain for shit. Like you can do all kinds of shit with the chain, bro. Like it's worth. It has monetary value, bro. You can take that shit on like a fucking roller coaster ride. Take some pictures with it, bro. It's like a new best friend to have.
Yeah, my man gonna front me some pounds and shit over this shit. He said, "Yo, man, you got that shit? I'm gonna throw you about 40 of those." I said, "They don't know, man.
That's incredible.
The hood respect the chain too, man.
Joe, do you feel the weight of the chain? Ice, do you feel the inherent hatred that comes with the chain? Have people turned against you already?
A little bit, but not yet though. But I start seeing like people like outside the hotel window talking to you and shit. certain individuals I was watching from deep. I'm like, okay, yeah, they just was over. They just was talking to me and all type of.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now look at them out there on his side. Just check these motherfuckers out. That's why I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all.
Right. They're gonna say
they come up to you and be like, "Yeah, Ice, you got that. I feel you got that." Wait till you go in a hotel to go to Rome. Man, you
not knowing my hotel room window is right there in the front. I'm on the second floor. Literally, I could look. It's like I'm looking right out the hotel front door, and I'm looking at the room like this. Yeah, man. The body just is letting me know that they disrespected me. So I'm like, yeah, I don't fuck with niggas like that.
They're like flipping off towards your window. They're like flipping the bird up towards the hotel. Like,
I'm like, check them out. Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, you see how
man.
I'm telling you, bro, the snakes will even through concrete, they'll find their way to fucking present themselves. But yeah, just keep your head on the swivel. You'll be all right.
What's our boys feel about how y'all like vanilla whiskey, man? What's our thoughts on vanilla whiskey?
Oh, was that the J.P. Weisers?
Yeah, that J.P. Weisers we was drinking, man.
Oh yeah, bro, you were fucking. You had the party. You definitely had us on the with that. The alcohol was definitely flowing after the battle.
Y'all talking about day one, or you talking about the conference?
No, day two. The bottle we had outside the parking lot, the J.P. Weisers joint, the vanilla.
Oh, yeah. Shit got crazy. Because remember, I came with a bottle of Henny too, though. So I was just, I was all over the place. Yeah, I was all over.
Remember, I had.
And then I had that Molly that I bought off you guys.
No, you ain't bring me no Molly. I don't know what
No, the Molly I bought from you. No, the Molly I bought off you.
Yeah. Oh, facts. You know, I got you.
You remember?
You know, whenever you need, man.
That was
and then we robbed me afterwards.
That was that J.P. Weisers I had brought to your room before I left, like late. And I filled up.
I heard you came through and all that, but I was asleep, man. I vaguely remember that whole moment, my nigga. I was.
Hey, duh. I was like in and out. I went to the room. I laid down for like 5 minutes. I got up throwing up like a motherfucker, man. That shit. I was hitting that shit.
You threw up? Oh no.
I threw up hell of it, man.
Yeah, because I was fucking with Kotd. I was all over, man. I was everywhere.
Chops was white boy wasted.
Yeah, fucking with Rone, man. I be with Rone.
Exactly. I was the least white boy wasted of everybody there.
Hey, you
no, I'm saying like after the event, I didn't drink the whole time. I was like, fuck that. I just wait till after. My man had bought a bottle of Crown Royal. I had the big Henny, so I'm like, fuck it. Just do it.
Shout out to Chubbs.
You were drinking that Zinfandel.
Chubbs makes sure everybody is straight in Toronto every time we come out. Chubbs comes through with any party favors you need, man. That's my dude. I told her that's my tag
Chubbs is a
partner,
good dude.
Man.
See, that's another thing. Chubbs my guy, man. But Chubbs was hitting me all on the joint like, yo, Wolf, love the support. That's my guy. Then when I seen Rone and he seen that Chubbs was giving me love, he like, oh, word, Chubbs giving you love? But he the one telling me he want me to win and all that. I said, oh, shit. Word. My man Chubbs.
See, the prediction. Not even the want. It was the prediction.
I didn't even know that.
It was a straight-up prediction. It wasn't even feeling involved.
Oh, that's crazy.
He probably told you the same thing, though, so it's all good.
Why
would they make two sides of the fence? You know what I mean? Why would they make two sides of the fence if you couldn't just play both of them?
That's how the game go. They got love for both of us, champ. I can't be mad at it.
There you go.
So I have a question for the both of you.
Okay.
What bar do you think did not hit the way that you wanted it to hit during your match the other night?
What did not hit the way I wanted?
Yeah.
I think there were sections. There were sections of stuff. I think the second half of my second round and the first half of my third round didn't really hit how I wanted to. My first hit how I wanted. The first half of my second hit how I wanted to. Like with the sweating, the crying joy to me.
Yeah, that was good.
And the end of my third hit.
The
end of your third, you start cooking too. The sweaty joint was good money.
But yeah, earlier than that,
I kind of felt like you used that same angle on L-Mac and Thesaurus. the third round
Which
type
one?
thing. Where you like the way the approach of it, like how you address, like I don't know, it's kind of like the same way you try to attack them is the same way you attack me. Like the pattern.
I mean, I guess it did work against them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do when I'm like it's shorter rhymes almost. It's like short lines, like something this, something that, something this, something that. Like when it's like just I'm trying to make my point really quickly and make it seem like I'm making a bunch of points right in a row. Kind of gives that illusion.
So barking on somebody when you're really not. It make it look like you're barking on somebody when you're really not.
What's your current? I was asking Rone, what's his current top 3 and what's his all-time top 3 battlers?
Oh, okay.
Battlers?
Yeah.
Top 3. I mean, Head Ice has got to be in there in the current. I mean, Head Ice has to be up there. I'd be foolish to not put him up there if he's taking a win over me. You know what I mean? I'll make myself look bad. Who else is doing good right now? I say of all time, though, I'd probably throw fucking Hollow in there. I might throw Pat Stay in there. I mean, there's a lot of gods coming out of New York.
Now that's your 3. That's your 3 of all time or your 3 of current.
Well, I'd say to be real, Pat Stay is my dog, of course, but like he's had stretches in his career where he's been more dominant than he is right now. Not that he's not dominant and excellent, but that would be more of an all-time rating for him. It's tough. It's tough to say, but yeah, those are. I mean, you wanted 3 names. Those are 3 names, real quick. I mean, obviously, I could do talk a lot about New York people. Obviously, I'm really influenced by the Philly style, so it's kind of what I'm in the mood for at a certain time.
What's some of the battle rappers that you would like to watch their battles? Like if one of these battle rapper names was to come out and like a battle was put up with them, which one of them would it be that you would watch? Like who battles do you watch?
It's tough because I haven't been watching a crazy amount of battles recently. Like of young dudes newish dudes whose battles I'm watching, like E. Farrell and like Jeff and like Gunch and like fucking like those dudes. I think those dudes are wild.
That's a good 3. That's a good 3.
Yeah, those are some like newish dudes that I'm watching. But it's like if I want to perform, like sometimes I watch battles and I want to like study performance. So I watch like fucking like how Hitman performs, or like Tay Rock has like a crazy like performance. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people I'll watch for like their energy, like fucking Disaster's got a crazy energy. You know what I mean? But like some people I would enjoy their writing of like Fresco or something like that. Like that's fucking a dope like writing pattern. So there are a lot of people I check for just for their different skill set.
Briz is probably the craziest performer right now.
Yeah, Briz is the loudest human being I've really ever encountered.
He bring that energy every time, man.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, just to life.
I like Twerk too. I ain't seen the Twerk Mike P battle yet, but I was in the building for Twerk and QP. That was dope.
Oh man,
that was a good battle.
I
like
just got put on the Twerk recently. I just within the last 2 weeks, and holy shit, that guy's energy is insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's through the roof. If you ask me, it's through the roof. I just want him to control himself a little bit more. I just want him to control it a little more. If he get the controller in it, it's over. It's over. He got bars.
I agree.
He got bars too.
You know who I was
going against QP. Oh man.
I was surprised. This was my first time hanging out with Diz, man. Like I never personally hung out with him. Like I've seen him a few times, but I've never hung out with him. And how you get stories. Get stories of people. Diz cool as hell, man. Diz is super cool, man. You from what you see in vlogs and what other motherfuckers say about him, you would think he was an asshole. But Diz is cool as fuck, man. Real laid back, real personable, real. I ain't get none of that vibe from him, man. I fuck with Diz.
Yeah, and that's him. That's Diz. He is cool. I mean,
I think he get a
bad
rap.
moment.
Yeah, he has his moments. That's a good way to put it. He was cool. He was chilling this weekend, except for when he wasn't. Except for when he kind of went crazy during that battle.
He was tight about
I was going to ask, how do you guys think that battle went?
Between him and Serious Jones.
I think it was marred by the weird moments, to be honest.
Yeah.
Weird moments.
It was overshadowed by the weirdness. It was hard for me to judge really who won the battle because there was too much tension. The tension was the headline.
Yeah, that's why I had to go up there and cease fire, man. Let everybody calm down. Come back to reality.
Crazy, they actually homeboys. You know what I mean? People wouldn't know that from the battle, but you know they really fuck with each other. And but the saxophone shit just pissed Diz off. That's all he talked about the rest of the weekend. He kept playing his fucking flute. He kept calling it a flute.
I didn't see that from my angle where I was standing. I didn't see him doing that though. That's the thing that was bugging me out.
And I don't think he did it that crazy. Like I mean, like if he didn't really say anything, but I guess this is also he has a short fuse, I'd say.
Yeah, I can see that. His homeboy was cool too. But the big black nigga he was with, he was cool as a motherfucker.
Right. I think his name was Blackout.
Yeah, Blackout.
Yeah, Blackout. That's my guy, Blackout. Yeah. Shouts to Blackout.
So yeah, once he's standing in there backing up Diz and Jones is up there, it makes sense that Ice would go over there. You know what I mean? Because that's a huge man.
A big motherfucker. Hell yeah.
Nah, but Black and them is all those is my guys, man. It wasn't going to turn to that type of situation. You just know disaster have its moments. But the guy that he brung up on the stage, I didn't know who he was at the time. And I can't let that fall on my watch. You can't do that. He don't have nothing to do with battle rap. We don't know who he is. And he's not going to be
right. But he said he's from New York.
I mean, I found out all that afterwards.
But that's hilarious that he was just he thought that you could just go to Toronto and say I'm from New York, and you immediately had street cred. It's like, damn, that's all you have to do.
Hold on. That almost sounded like a shot right there. But hold on, let me finish saying what I was saying because I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I don't know what you were trying to get at when you said that. But like I was saying, I couldn't let him do that. I mean, I didn't know who he was until afterwards. And Son told me his side of the story, too. So I understand why he did what he did, but it was just bad timing. You know what I mean? Cool. You could have came up to the stage and stood there with all that extra aggression and acting like you about to bring some type of violence or something to somebody. Man, that's not happening. Because people think
like
Jones is soft
because Shotty battle when my man just walked on the stage.
People think Jones is soft because of that incident. Jones know how to fight. I mean, he got sucker punch. I mean, anybody could have got sucker punch. I mean, but he know how to fight. He ain't no sucker.
So I have another question. How do you guys feel about the no-shows?
No comment.
I think they're all their own case. I think each one of them is their own case, honestly. I think some of them are understandable because people tried their best, but if someone doesn't try their best and they don't do what they say they're going to do, that's there's no respect for that.
Yeah, shouts to all the artists.
What do you think the consequences? What do you think the consequences should be for those who don't?
It won't be none.
The consequences?
Yeah, the consequences. See, I think that people just shouldn't be booked and they should just be blacklisted. If you don't show up and people have literally wasted their time preparing for you, writing for you, and you're on a fucking flyer, I think that you need to show up. And if you don't, I think you should be blacklisted.
I think they should be fined
and scheduled ever again.
They should be fined a week's pay.
But what if they don't have a job?
They make it their real. Well, then they better go get a job for a week and fucking pay somebody. Fucking learn some hard work and get some real discipline. If you never discipline people probably don't learn.
Exactly. I agree.
Yeah, but
I definitely agree with that.
I have a question for everybody on the line that's not named Head Ice. So now that Ice is the champ, who are the next two people that you want to see in line? And that's assuming that he beats the first person. So the first person you want to see him go against, and then the person, assuming that he wins that he should go against after that.
Well, my answer is biased because I'm going to say, even though I really don't want to see them battle, I just want to see them get the chain. I'd rather them get it from somebody else. I'm going to say Shotty and Jonah.
I'm definitely going to say Jonai and Shotty.
Wow, that is the most biased thing that I've ever heard.
Maybe not Shotty right now, but definitely Jonai. I think Jonai could definitely. I thought that actually it was going to end up being a Rone and Jonai type title situation eventually. So I'm really, as you can tell, I'm kind of hurt that he's not king, but I definitely was thinking that was going to happen. Maybe it'll happen in the future. Would you ever fight for the chain again, Rone?
Or they could just battle without the chain. It's cool if they just battle without it. They don't need a chain to stand that kind of a battle, because I got the chains right now. You acting like I ain't on the phone and all that.
Hey, you're
I hear you. For him to battle Jonah against the chain, I mean, I would have to lose it to one of them. So I ain't worried about that part.
No, probably Jonah. It'll probably be Jonah.
I mean, listen, like I said, they could battle without the chain. You know, and get it off the chest.
You can battle Jonai, and Jonai can battle Rone.
You just feeling some kind of way anyway. I ain't mad at you.
I'm definitely butthurt. Don't get it twisted. I'm definitely butthurt.
That's funny. There's a wave of people out here that feel some kind of way. There's a lot of people who
but dog, just like Jay Black said in the post, if either way, whoever would have won, the opposite people would have felt like it was a robbery. If I would have lost, my people would have been tight. And you lost your people, you see how she feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Everybody's bringing
But I'm still a fan. I'm still
it.
definitely a fan, Head Ice. Don't get it twisted.
No,
I definitely am a fan.
I definitely appreciate that.
I definitely called it 2-1 Ice, but I feel like as a battle that.
But that's not what you told me. Wait a second.
I said, yeah, right. No, I said Ice one. I ain't never said. I didn't want to funny child niggas like that. I'm gonna keep it 100 all the time.
That's funny.
But I do feel to get the chain, it probably should be a little more clear. Like even though I felt he won, benefit of the doubt should go to the champ. You know what I mean? That's like in
because
WWF.
When you beat the champ, you got to beat the champ. I understand.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I understand.
So, battle rap is all opinions anyway. Yeah. You know what I mean?
2-1 is still a win, though.
Okay.
That's how I look at it too. I definitely give him round one, hands down. I missed out on about 12 bars in my first round. But even if I probably would have understood the way he was coming, he was just so prepared for the first. He was working. That's his hands down. And like you said, the second round was kind of cold and started heating up, and then the third was cold, and then the end part was fire. You know? That's how it turned out.
All 3 rounds was great.
Yeah, definitely.
It was definitely one of the best title matches. Definitely one of the best title matches that Rone had.
Yeah. But I beat him in the conference. I'm glad to be the first guy to ever beat him in the conference battle.
You did not beat me in the conference.
That dude is definitely notorious in conferences. He never took a loss in conferences. If you look at his track record in conference history, he beat all his opponents except for me, and I'm so happy for that right there.
I mean,
so happy.
There's no way you beat me. I might not have beat you. You definitely didn't beat me. There's no way I came out of there looking.
I would get Ice to win the conference battle simply for he was always on the offensive, and most of your stuff was rebuttals. You was like on the defensive the whole press conference, and Ice kind of pressed the issue. So it was like it was never really
Especially when I told him Disaster told me about how he called complaining about the post and all that. Definitely got tight from that moment on. He was like, oh, so now everybody wants Head Ice to win.
The co-conspiracies were deep. But should I have talked about private conversations? Should I have talked about that time when you were telling me about the fucking you and Bishop went to that club and you were trying to leave or whatever? Like, should I have been talking about all kinds of crazy conversations? I feel like that would have been. That would have been me.
I mean, I'm kind of lost right now, but I've been numerous spots with Bishops, and a lot of things took place. I don't know what you're talking about right now. No comment, man. I mean, no comment.
Right.
Should have said it in the battle then.
No, that's what I mean.
Hey, Bishop,
that's what I mean.
Is a lot like Disaster too, man. You can catch Bishop, he be cool one day, and the next day he might be an asshole. But for the most part, I fuck with Bishop too.
Good,
Bishop cool there. But he be on his bullshit sometimes.
That's my guy. Rone was mad at him because he put up pound chain snatcher. Rone ain't like that. Bishop became an enemy after that too, boy. Rone be on the shit. Y'all think he don't be watching the shit. He be on point. He's just like me. I'm like Malcolm X in the window. He's the white version in the window.
I don't have to be involved with it, but I see it. I definitely saw it, but I mean that's how they turn against you once you're. I mean they were doing with me. You know what I mean? Like in the grand scheme of things, like the tide had turned against me. And that's how just it is. If you just follow the energy of like how the chain has progressed, like it's more like when the people are fed up with a champion being champion. Like Disaster beating Poe Rich, like maybe he didn't even win that battle that decisively, but it was just time for Disaster to be the champion. When Pat Stay lost to Omac, like it was just time for Pat Stay to be done. You know what I mean? Like with some people it's like a longer thing than others. Some people it's shorter, but it was like the tide had turned against me for sure.
I was definitely that's definitely I've never seen you.
I agree with that.
Not the fan favorite. You know what I mean? Like
That's because Ron was always like the underdog almost. I don't mean that in any offense, but it was almost like you were the underdog and we were rooting for you to finally become champ. Like you put it in your catchphrase that you are soon to be the champ. Like we were on that wave with you, and then all of a sudden people did flip on you. I saw that. I definitely saw that.
Yeah,
they said that you took too long
people
to
just want
defend it.
It's novelty. I'm guilty of the same thing when I'm watching football, and I'm like, okay, the Patriots have already won the Super Bowl. I want to see a new team win the Super Bowl just so it's like something different. And it's not like there's points for scoring in battle rap. It's subjective as it is. So like, if people want the tide to change, like the tide will change.
It almost sounds. Hold on. I'm still on the phone with y'all. I earned this job too now. I definitely earned my spot, man. It wasn't like they got so tired of him. They were just like, we want to see something new or something like that. 3K line. They thought about that shit. They was like, hold up, this guy right here just dissed my country, and then we about to chain him and give him 3Ks. No, we can't let that go down.
You know what's beautiful about the using my bars against me is I saw a clip of that, and it's a 1 minute clip, and in it you have 2 bars of yours that are yours, and so you stretch 2 bars
ain't
over
that great,
1 minute.
Though? Ain't that great?
And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's beautiful. That's like And
that's called giving you a taste of your own medicine. That's what that's called. That's called giving you a taste of your own medicine.
It tasted disgusting. It tasted terrible.
I know. It backfired. So I knew. Once I saw that whole clip, because you know I had to watch all your battles, dog. That shit was painful, kid. I'm talking about back when you had like the baby hairs, no mustache, no nothing. Which you still don't got a mustache now.
What are you talking
weird.
about? That was like last week. What do you mean?
Kind of fucking weird. Kind of weird. But yeah, I had to watch all that shit, man. So when I saw that shit, I'm like, hold the fuck up. How you got 2 chains and he said this shit to Tricky P, the guy who I feel you took his rhythm pattern? I'm like, oh, okay.
I took his rhythm pattern? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, because you know Tricky P was the first one that sounded like he rhymed on the beat.
Just because he has rhythm. Just because he has rhythm, it's not my rhythm. It's a different rhythm. My rhythm doesn't sound like his rhythm.
Matter of fact, now that we on the phone, you and Tricky P battle, you felt you beat Tricky P?
Of course.
You really feel that way?
It was in New York. They went insane for it.
All right. Tricky
you were there.
Cooking, boy. I was right there.
I mean, the first round, he had a good battle in the first round. Bro, how much did you enjoy yourself watching all my battles? It's like going through a walk through a fucking museum. It's like seeing all this genius work displayed. It's like, how did he come up with this genius after genius line and coming up with new creative shit without being in any kind of box that people were trying to put it in? Crazy. I'm kind of jealous of you that you got to watch all my battles, bro. That's sick.
That's bad blood. Bad blood. That's the first and last battle I ever got paid $2,000 for. That shit you brung up talking about you see paperwork and all that. What's up, champ?
Every contract.
Yeah,
I
champ. What's up, champ? You got the numbers wrong, champ.
You got paid less than that. Less than $2,000.
Nah, champ. You got the numbers wrong, champ. I'm just now collecting my little check for the little bonus for the. I forgot about the bonus you're supposed to get when you win the chain. I said, oh shit, let me get that. I forgot.
The bonus is in Canadian though. The bonus is
Canadian. I could switch it over. I could switch it over to USD, or I could just keep it Canadian for when the next time I visit. I just get and play with that. You know how we do.
Right.
That's dope. I know y'all get like a extra check for winning.
Yeah, that comes with the yeah.
That's
I didn't give a chance to hold.
They didn't give you the big check though. I made him give me the physical big check.
You be thugging like that. I don't be thugging. I've been around you so much that we traded places, man. As far as that, you the thug, man. I'll be chilling, man. I like how you do it, man. You handle your business, man. You chilling with the work.
My guy's demanding. He said, I need black diamonds. He says, I need conflict diamonds. I need very specific diamonds for this chain.
Hey,
I want the name of the person that mined the diamonds.
That was a statement. I seen how you looked at the box, too. You said, oh, shit, that shit got black diamonds in it?
I knew. As soon as I was like, oh, the fixer's in. So it's all right. Say no more.
Hey, when I said I don't give a fuck.
I told you, I was telling you that before the battle. I said, yo, man, I designed the chain, man. I want diamonds in the cake and the red gold.
Unbelievable, this guy.
Oh, shit.
Hey, when I
said unbelievable.
I don't give a fuck about battling nowhere else. You should have seen the way Bishop's eyes lit up. He was so geek, man. Like, I don't give a fuck about battling nowhere else.
And organic, too. That boy had the smile of the century. Boy, that shit teased all the way up. Rome, too, though. Rome was loving that shit, too. He gave me that look. I'm like, you feel me? He like, I feel you. I feel you.
I feel you. Bro, I'm a world class. I know that you know that I'm a world class shit talker. You're a world class shit talker as well. Right. I definitely feel that way.
Yeah.
So I enjoy to talk shit. Yeah, I'm born to do that. But New York, people from New York are different. Like it's different being able to talk shit in New York because you're just talking shit for more hours a day than most other cities. So anybody
over here, same shit, different toilet paper. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Even in Scranton or whatever, where you're living now, like it's.
That's why I'm glad you said that, because homegirl on the line. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. I don't live in Scranton. I hustled in Scranton before though. I definitely hustled in Scranton. I had a couple of incidents in Scranton. I hustled in Harrisburg. Had shootouts in Harrisburg, shootouts in Scranton. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have been in those towns. But I haven't claimed those that I live
Everybody's saying I'm fucked up for saying you love drive-bys, and then you talk about having a shootout, but it's like, oh, I'm
saying that
shit
that comes. No, but that shit that comes with a hustler and going out of town. See, where I'm from, we don't look at you moving out of New York or out of the hood to go better yourself somewhere else as a problem. Everybody trying to get out the hood.
Nothing like going to go better yourself by having a shootout in Harrisburg.
I mean, of course, I went better than myself. I left the hood to go back. I left the hood to go battle Rome in a whole different country. So of course, I went to better myself. It wasn't just about hustling and slinging and banging. You know what I'm saying? I was the intelligent thug. I was out there hustling, slinging, and banging, but I also was able to have me a passport to get to a country where I could become the king and do my thing. You feel me?
I heard that, bro. I heard that, man. But
that's what I'm talking about.
I couldn't be happier that it's.
You gotta understand. I made it. I'm like Obama, man. I made it look good for the dudes who come from where I come from to do it. You claim you from Philly, yo. You know, somebody was just on the phone earlier, and they were saying that you wasn't from Philly, and you was she was talking real crazy about you. Ask your fans. The girl that's on the phone, right? She'll tell you. She can tell you better than I can.
Yeah, Connie. She was talking real crazy. We have too many debates with each other.
She said she knew you and that you went to some type of school, all kind of shit. I wish we could rewind the tape and play back.
Oh shit! I went to school. Oh my god, who is this girl, bro? How does she know so much about me? I did go to some type of school. Man,
that's what I'm saying. You
insane.
can't keep popping pills and just be sliding with random bitches like that, man. You be wilding, bro.
Might have been one of your old bodies, man. Might have been one of your old bodies.
Nah, you know how you do, man. You just be out there trying to snatch up something on a late night. You on your creep mode. You can't be in creep mode all the time, man. You gotta watch out. Niggas will toss you in the trunk, man. You're too thin to win, champ.
Hey, yo, Ice, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Would it be crazy for you to have a rematch with Kotd for the chain? Does that sound asinine to you?
That'll be our third battle, and then I battled Kotd the first time and killed him. And Murder Ad, that's another battle that's another battle that didn't make the tapes. I killed him in Murder Ad. That's how I met Kotd. I met Kotd battle. You know what I'm saying? Smashed him. Then that's when we did the Lions Den thing with Kid Capri. And I was supposed to battle Math then, but Math was like, no, battling Ice is like Aquaman in the water. I'm not going to battle him, so we asked Serious Jones. Serious Jones denied it. The only person left was Kotd. So Kotd had some vengeance in his heart because he already took a loss, so he agreed. And then he came with his best work, and then that's how y'all made it look like, you know what I mean? But I didn't go to the school with the judges with Rone. That was a real late response. See, shit like that get a whole late response. That's why I am who I am. Y'all had to rewind that in your head to catch on to that bar right there. See what I'm saying?
Well, I'm on the clock right now, so that's my excuse.
That's fair enough.
Man, I just love hip hop, man. I love what it is. I love lyrics. I love everything about it. And Rone is nice.
Rone.
You know what I'm saying? Don't take nothing away from Rone because he ain't got the chain. He got two of them. I only got one. My goal is to get more than he got. So at the end of the day, he's still up.
That's a good goal.
Rone, what you got coming up next? Is he still there?
Well, I know that he has the show tonight. I don't know what network it is on.
That's probably what he's going to do.
Yeah.
I got to go handle some business myself. I've been on this job for about an hour and 20.
We appreciate it, bro, man.
We've definitely enjoyed you.
I'm going to close it out with, I got the realheadice.com, wolfhours.com. Go get that I Am Battle Rap. I got the new colors of the Wolf shirts. We Only Love Family. Go to www.kotd.com and get those. Got the sweaters, the hoodies. Go to Wolf Style Clothing. Get the sweaters and hoodies, the clothes. We got female clothing, all types of shit. Look forward to that body movie that's coming out with all the battle rappers in it. I'm in that joint. And we working. Okay? Wolf love.
For sure, Wolf, man. I appreciate you, man. As always, love. I can't wait till we link up again and do it all over again, man. You know how we do.
Like we always do.
And congratulations.
Thank you. First black man with the chain. You know what I mean? So,
almost definitely.
We made history, King. They can never forget about a person like me.
Can't wait for that first title defense.
Yeah, you know, I'm throwing those hands, baby. I'm prepared way more than I did for this Rone joint. But it definitely was a great matchup. Shouts to Rone. That's my guy still. Wolf love. I'm out of here.